These cookies will make you fail a drug test, and not because of the poppy seeds. These are lemon poppy seed cookies. So you should have your wheat butter softened. We have a cup of it right here. We have 800 milligrams in this cup of butter, and we have a cup of sugar. What we're gonna do is cream these together. Make sure your butter is softened. Once they're combined and you can see the bottom of the bowl, you wanna add 1 egg at a time. I can smell my blood glucose rising. It's very sugary, you might have diabetes.
Doctor says I'm fine.
It's one of your TikTok doctors?
No, this is a real one.
All right, let's scrape the edges of the bowl here.
You mean the sides?
Oh, there's no edges on this bowl?
Depending on what episode we're on, either you think there's no edges or there's no sides, and then otherwise you use them interchangeably. It's impossible to keep track of.
We have to create our own word.
I think sides and edges are both fine.
Just pick one of them.
You don't even have to think. You're the one who made the distinction. I'm just trying to recover.
Yeah. So,
Where are the tailspins?
yeah. Now it's nice and combined. We've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and instead of lemon zest, we're gonna use orange zest. But 2 tablespoons of whatever zest your beautiful heart desires. I chose orange because I want to eat oranges, but I'm also out of lemons.
That's great.
I think orange was a bad choice.
Why do you do this to me?
As long as we have weed, everything's gonna be okay. So once that's nice and mixed together, we're gonna get our dry bowl out. This lemon. A lot of citrus in my face right now. Am I making a mess?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. The fact that you only smoke weed once a day is something that we're gonna have to bring up in the HR meetings. It's not enough times a day. So we got 2.5 cups of flour.
You have this psycho fucking habit of like just pivoting back into the recipe without even breathing.
Pivot.
I can't cut that.
I don't want you to.
You have to take a breath.
We're snappy here at Chronic Kitchen. All right, now we're gonna get all of our dry ingredients into one bowl. So we got 2.5 cups of flour, got a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, got 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds, and a teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna whisk it now. This is an important step because you're gonna add this dry mixture in like a quarter at a time. You wanna have a nice even blend. Now we're going in. Yeah, the dough looks nice. I'm gonna give it one scrape, combine a little bit more, and then you're done. Look at that. Orange was a good choice. I stand by the decisions the kitchen made me make this morning. Wow, it like feels like a cream cheese almost. Oh man, it's pretty good. One last mix. Wow, that's fucking good. Well, we're done. This is what it should look like. You should be able to just, all right. I'm gonna be high by the next time we, wow, that's so fucking good. All right.
So I didn't finish the second.
All right, we're gonna roll these out into logs. Boom, cut. That's so fucking good. There's a version of me somewhere that's still 330 pounds, but.
And there's a version that's 165.
So I'm right in the middle.
Yeah,
Do you think I have abs somewhere else?
yeah, underneath the layers of
I didn't mean now, I meant.
much like the Antarctic ice sheet.
So we have our dough. It's a little sticky to form. So instead of rolling it out into logs now, we're gonna let it chill in the fridge 90 minutes, 1 to 2 hours. You wanna give it at least an hour, 2 at the most. So just grab a refrigeratable safe bowl. There's microwavable safe bowls.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You can't use the same bowls in the fridge that you use in the microwave. That's how you start fires. Could probably just eat it like this.
Some people do.
Well, let's just chill it first and then we'll eat it. I guess we could bake it. All right. You want to cover this with a damp cloth or some like saran wrap. But if you are like me and don't know how to use saran wrap, then just use a damp cloth. We'll see you in 2 hours. So we've let our chilled dough sit in the fridge for 90 minutes. I do this like a magician or one of those guys that like has cups on the table.
That was really impressive.
Oh, look at this fucking thing. Beautiful. What we're gonna do now is take our chilled dough, we're gonna roll it into logs, cut them up, and get them in the oven so we can eat. Beautiful. Take about half your dough. Oh man, this is lovely. Roll this out into a nice log. Put some flour down still. There we go. Big fan of this dough. Not gonna lie. You can put some flour down if you want. I just don't want to really mess with the consistency of this dough. But we're just gonna take it now and roll it into little balls, about 2 inches. It's the beauty of Hollywood. Behind every great fat man in front of a camera, there's a fat man behind a camera, making it all work.
Fat men everywhere.
Fat guy on a little stool. You can roll them down on the surface if you want, but it's just better to do it in your hands. A hands-on kind of guy. Wouldn't you say that's true about me, Evan?
Yeah.
Are you just trying to say that I'm handsy?
That's what we're saying.
No, that's not what I was saying. I haven't been this excited about something that we've made in like a week.
7 whole days.
If you want to roll these up into a ball, remember there's a lot of weed in here, so you can grab a rubber spatula and kind of clean your fingers off as you go. And again, you can lay some flour down, but not for me. You know, this takes a little while. You probably just want to grab them with a spoon and put them on. But trust me, you can make a nice round ball. You'll get a nice even bake. They say the key to freedom is discipline.
No one says that.
I say it. Key to freedom is discipline. Do you want to know why?
Tell us why, Dom.
Because when you have discipline, you could achieve the things that you want in life and have the ultimate freedom of having everything that you want. So yeah, you could just grab them by the spoonful and throw them on the pan, and you'll get high just the same. Or you could just have a little bit of discipline and just love yourself a little bit and get high in the end. Okay, I'm gonna clean my fingers off really quick. I would eat all this dough off of my hands, but then we need to schedule another nap. Do we have time for another nap?
We don't.
Guys, there's always time for a nap.
There's not time for a nap.
You don't need that kind of negativity in your life.
You've had 5 naps today. This is ridiculous.
Well, the first one was just sleep. That doesn't fucking count. I guess there's still 4 others after that. As I was making that argument, and I realized it wasn't the strong argument I thought I was making. Because the dough was just begging for it. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Because of the way it's dressed. They know it's a joke. Guys, it's a joke. I really just want to fucking bake these in the oven.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I know, but I want them to be done now, so I could be eating them.
And you just have a whole speech about discipline like 2 minutes ago?
Cut that.
I'm not gonna.
About the discipline part. We put the orange in here mostly by accident.
Wasn't an accident.
Out of necessity, really.
That's the truth.
But it's turned into one of the better decisions I've made. And that's just a further testament on the things that discipline can bring you into your life.
Some might even call it incompetence.
Well, we could have went with no zest and had no discipline. Zestipline. All right, almost done rolling all this dough up. We've got 2 baking sheets, nice and greased up. I'm gonna put a little sea salt on the bottom. I'm gonna bake these for just 12 minutes at 375. All right, do a nice little pinch of salt here. I'm not gonna move that much, just need about 2 inches of room. Can't see what I'm doing. Thank you, wench. I had a lot of salt on my finger there, but
Salty like the ocean.
I'm not afraid. Not afraid of it.
The only thing you fear is commitment and responsibility.
Not discipline. Ooh, let's see if we can fit these all. No, we're not gonna. Oh man, no, let's not push it. Better safe than sorry. Now we're going in the oven at 375 for 12 minutes or until the sides are golden brown. Cookies are out of the oven. They smell fantastic. Our discipline has paid off. Now, just to add a little touch, we're gonna put some powdered sugar right on top. If you want, you could also add a teaspoon of lemon juice and a little bit of almond milk. You can make like a nice little lemon glaze. But it's been about an hour and a half since my nap, and I want to take another one, so I want to get right into eating these.
What's going on here?
Time to try these, bud. So we made 30 cookies. So each cookie is going to be like a nice, light 12.5 milligrams.
12.5.
So you're going to want to go ahead and eat about 4 or 5.
What's that on the nap scale? Cheers.
That's a quarter of a nap.
Quarter nap.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
it's like a hard shell.
I like the crunch.
Yeah.
Soft interior. That citrus flavor, though.
Whose idea was to put orange in this?
Not my idea. You're welcome, everybody.
Wow.
If we left it to you and your lack of discipline, there'd be no citrus in here.
So much discipline in it.
I want to take a nap.
Wow.
Oh my God. I'm going to take one more of this for the road.
The orange zest.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Half a nap.
I can't even believe I did that.
You ever notice that all the things that make a bad cop make for a great firefighter?
What?
You know, I got scared, so I just shot at it. That's great for a fire. Can't be
Oh my God.
can't be racist against a fire. You're right. This economy has been different since the fires came in. Give that man a remember, 12.5 milligrams, nice and light. Oh, it's such a nice like blend of citrus flavors. Just whether you're a cop or a firefighter or a baker, just try to have some discipline today, please. See you next time. All right, we're done.